If you want to understand the wavelength that so many students are on who are supporting the Palestinian cause, you just have to watch this debate between Ben Shapiro and a student. She doesn't understand the basics of the basics and doesn't have the beginning of the understanding of a simple word, which they're using all the time, which is genocide. Here, let's take a look at this together.
Okay. Anybody who claims that there's a genocide going on in the Gaza Strip does not understand the definition of the word genocide.
Don't tell me what's the definition of genocide.
A systematic destruction of every member of a population.
Is Israel a system?
No.
Are they on their way to completing and fulfilling a genocide?
No, there are
potentially, if they kept on going the same way that they're doing, could they completely eradicate the Gaza Strip?
Israel has the military capacity to do that, and they have certainly not done that. And the reason I can say they have not done that is you know how long it would take them at the current rate to do that, especially given the fact that they are completely targeting terrorists.
Mm-hmm. Are they completely targeting Are children terrorists? Are the children the dead babies? The kids?
Civilian collateral damage is not the same thing as targeting civilians.
But is that not a byproduct of genocide?
No, that is not. Genocide is where you systematically destroy a population specifically because you wish to kill the civilian population. That is it.
He's right. That's not very pro-life.
Well, it turns out that Hamas is not pro-life when they hide behind children and women.
And neither is Israel when they drop bombs and nukes on Palestinian villages and families.
Are you suggesting that Israel is using nuclear weapons?
Is a bomb automatically nuclear?
No, not even remotely.
So that's what I said, a bomb.
and nuke. Okay, Israel uses as small munitions as possible to target specific terrorists. Okay, they do this using drone technology. They have to go through 4 layers of legal before any strike is actually approved by the upper layers of the Israeli government. I've seen this actual process in action. I've seen the actual footage at Palmachim Air Force Base in which Israel goes through the process and shows exactly how they have to go through multiple legal steps in order to green light a hit on a terrorist. And they have they've released footage of this, them calling off particular strikes if they believe that the minimal amount of civilian casualty damage cannot be maintained. Okay. So the basic idea, again, what you're talking about here is a population of 2 million Palestinians who are living in the Gaza Strip. The total number of warded at this point, according to best available statistics, is somewhere between 30,000 and 40,000 dead. Okay. That is not a genocide. It is a horrible, horrible war with horrible human casualties. That is not a genocide.
To your definition, which I will have to disagree with. But that brings me to my next question.
Name a war that isn't a genocide by your definition.
One that isn't a genocide?
Yes.
There's plenty genocides. They've happened.
My point is that you don't seem to be distinguishing between the definition of a war and the definition of a genocide.
This is not even an intelligent two-way conversation. And here's the shocking thing, that this girl has the heightened arrogance to sit down with someone as intelligent as Ben Shapiro and talk about things that she absolutely is completely incompetent about talking about. She doesn't know the definition of a genocide. Ben Shapiro says systematic killing, and she confuses that with a system. Nukes, bombs, doesn't know the difference between a nuclear bomb and a bomb. I mean, it just goes on and on. When he says, tell me the difference between genocide and any war. Is there a difference between a war and a genocide? Oh, there's a lot of genocide going on. She can't even answer the basic question. And this is actually what's going on. And this is actually a little bit of a problem going on in our society today. And that is that young people have been emboldened, and I will say have developed a level of arrogance where they don't know much about something, and yet they have the arrogance to assert with absolute assuredness that they do know. And that is a large part of what's leading to what we're seeing playing out on the college campuses. There is a loss of this humility. Now, there is a benefit, there is a beauty to a confidence that a young person has, and there is a beauty to the idealism that young people have, which sort of gets lost sometimes as people age. However, when that is not in any way controlled and is taken completely out of any form of context, like this girl, we're just completely not making any sense and yet taking a strong stand about something, it leads to a very dangerous situation. And that is the danger that's playing out on college campuses today. And I'm not sure how to wake up these young people, because like Ben Shapiro is talking with her is making absolutely no progress. I almost wonder watching this why Ben Shapiro is having this conversation. Is there anything productive coming out of it? I don't see him making any headway with her. He can state all of the facts that he wants. He can give her the dictionary definition of genocide, and it really makes no difference. She's just totally not connecting. She's just has her propaganda mind and is just going there. It's very, very sad to watch and see, actually.